What's good, math family? In this video, we're looking at a challenging triangle problem that we'll see on the SAT, and I'm going to explain how to properly solve. So our question says, if points A and C of triangle ABC lie on the graph, h of x is equal to x squared minus 8, what is the area of triangle ABC? So for one, we know the height. H is equal to 5, but what we don't know is the base. So for us to get the base, we need to figure out what are the x-intercepts. So I'm going to take my function x squared minus 8 and set it equal to 0. After I add 8 on both sides, I have x squared is equal to positive 8. This is when we use the square root method so that we could solve and get x by itself. So I take a square root on that side, same thing on the other. X is equal to plus or minus the square root of 8. Now, when I break this down, this is going to turn into 4 times 2 under the radical. Then once we simplify, we know x is equal to plus or minus 2 radical 2. So now at this step, we know what our intercepts are, right? This is going to be 2 radical 2, 0. And then on the other side, we're going to have negative 2 radical 2, 0. Now that we understand that, we can now use our area formula, right? So, area is equal to half the base times the height. Now, the only issue here is the base is not 2 radical 2, all right? For us to get the base, we're going to have to add 2 radical 2 plus 2 radical 2. So my actual base, let's put this over here, is going to be equal to 4 radical 2. You have to make sure that you understand that. Even though this is negative, side lengths of triangles can't be negative. So from here to here is 2 radical 2. From here to here is 2 radical 2. When we add it, 4 radical 2. Now, the most important part of this lesson, we're going to solve. So we know area is equal to half the base times the height. Once I substitute, area is equal to half my base, 4 radical 2 times the height, which is 5. Now, once we go through and we multiply, we have area is equal to half of 20 times radical 2. So now once we go through and we multiply, we know that area is going to be equal to what? 10 radical 2 as a final answer, which should be D. The only way that you could get B as an answer is if you only thought that the answer should be the base for radical 2. So please make sure you guys don't make that mistake and understand what they're asking for in this problem. Really hope this quick review was helpful for you guys on how to find the area of a triangle from a graph or a function. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on Algebra 1 with Mr. Peters.